I understand your concerns, but think of the potential rewards. These woods have long been rumored to house a powerful forest spirit.
There's something off about these Bosmer. Something wild, feral. Are you sure they just won't attack us?
I agree with the apprentice. How are we to get past these Bosmer if they try to stop us?
We have visitors, it seems. Perhaps they can be of assistance.
I've no time for outsiders. I suggest you speak with Corindon, our leader. He's not neck-deep in work.
The mages here are doing important work. Warlock Corindon keeps us on a taxing schedule.
Come and speak with me, my friend.
Long way from the Mages Guild. Warlock Corindon speaks for us. You should see him if you have an issue.
You look like the adventuring type. Speak with Warlock Corindon if you'd like to join the expedition.
I'm not sure about this, but Warlock Corindon seems to know what he's doing.
This one has work to do. Warlock Corindon can answer your questions.
I have spells to prepare. If you must speak, you should do so with Warlock Corindon.
What a timely arrival. You appear quite well armed. My mages and I could have a great use for you. Indeed. Rumor has it that an ancient forest spirit dwells amongst the trees here, and we mean to seek out and study it. You could handle this forest's Bosmer natives should they become hostile against us during our research. I wouldn't use those words, but yes. I assure you that the Guild will amply reward you. You'll accompany Apprentice Petrard while he treats with the Bosmer. Just let him do the talking, and we will join you shortly. Make haste now. My students and colleagues have traveled far. We don't have time to waste. The same thing every mage wants: knowledge. The rumor has long been that an ancient forest spirit dwells here, one that is undocumented by the Guild. I would find it, and learn what I can from it. A mage's studies can sometimes require a bit of brute force, and that's where you come in. The local Bosmer have not been entirely welcoming. Make haste now. My students and colleagues have traveled far.
The price of knowledge is always high, but I don't like the feel of this place. Mayhem awaits us, I think.
Warlock Corindon may trust you, but that doesn't mean I do. I have no desire to have my fate dictated by the likes of you. You're asking a dark elf why he's so suspicious? You're not exactly the sharpest sword on the rack, are you?
Welcome aboard. Glad to have some new blood around. My fellow guildmates can be stifling sometimes. I cherish the study of magic as much as the next mage, but I enjoy it even more when I don't have to be stuck in some dusty tower. There's work ahead of us, but I'm ready. Honestly, probably not. We're in the deep wilderness out here, and forest spirit or no, that's dangerous. Also, those Bosmer don't look particularly welcoming.
By the tip of my staff, this place is fascinating. The flora and fauna are remarkable, and probably dangerous. Comparatively, yes, but I've been studying magic as long as most people have been crafting swords. We don't see many places like this near Alakir. I'm glad I agreed to accompany Corindon. I can't say I understand him completely, but a mage as old and powerful as he is entitled to some oddity. This expedition is dangerous, but I'll never make a name for myself by sitting in a tower.
I've seen no sign of a forest spirit so far, ancient or otherwise, but there he is. Indeed, a powerful aura about this place. Warlock Grinden? He is obsessed with his work. Some say almost to a fault. But he is on the forefront of the art, ever seeking new frontiers. An excellent quality in a mage. I don't know for sure. It's just a feeling. I'm sure it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
When inspecting all the claws of this plan, this one is not so sure it will work. This Khajiit is not one to speak out of turn, but the look on the faces of the Bosmer out there, it makes a Haenar's fur stand straight. Not yet, but this one would prefer outward aggression to their dead stares, yes?
Let's get moving. I hope the Bosmer are open to conversation. If not, then this will be a short trip. Not much a handful of mages can do against a forest full of Bosmer. Corindon is a brilliant mage, but I think his ambition may be getting the better of him here. He's been very insistent on this expedition. I suspect that a mere forest spirit would not be worth the time of an entire group of mages, but you didn't hear me say it. Let me handle the talking. I have a way with words. My woodland friends, I come with good tidings from the Mages Guild. We seek a relationship of mutual learning. My friends, there is no need for weapons. We come in peace.
The Maiden has decreed that you have no place here! You'll feed the earth tonight!
You have done well, friend. Come. I would have words with you.
I'd be lying if I said I liked Petrod much. The apprentice never knew when to shut his mouth, but he didn't deserve to die like that.
By the egg, those Bosmer were vicious. I won't forget Petrod's sacrifice. Let's hope there's research worth doing in this forest.
I wasn't expecting open war out here, but that's what that was. Petrod never had a chance. I don't know what the Warlock has gotten us into, but I'll die fighting if I have to. I'm Redguard before I'm a mage.
I won't forgive those Bosmer for what they did to Petrod. An Altmer would never... This is unforgivable.
Those bastards killed Petrod for little more than stepping into the clearing. I'll be sure to return the favor to these Bosmer savages.
The Bosmer will pay for what they did to the honored Petrod.
Petrod was a good man. That attack was unfortunate. Bosmer can be aggressive, but killing without provocation is rare for even the most feral of their kind. The sooner we find this spirit, the better. Of course, it will be dangerous, but committing to our craft is danger in itself. Any mage is prepared to give his or her life for the art. Be on your guard. I suspect the other Bosmer we encounter will have a similar demeanor. Of that I have no doubt, but eliminating these Bosmer could enrage the forest spirit, if it is indeed here. Take Evoker Ahena Joe with you. He may be able to connect with these natives where Petrod could not.
The Bosmer will pay for what they did to the honored Petrod.
Accompany Evoker Ahena Joe. He will attempt to contact the Bosmer again. Perhaps they will tell us how to contact the spirit of this forest.
The Bosmer. in oblivion, is that?
Yes, mistress.
Advance!
So they killed Ahina. His death will not be a hollow one. We've managed to capture a prisoner.
We'll find out what we need to know.
This isn't going to bring Petrard and Ahina Joe back. But if we don't get some information out of this Bosmer, their deaths are meaningless.
This is difficult to behold, but if it saves another mage from harm, then I'll abide it.
This is dishonorable, but perhaps necessary.
This continued aggression from the Bosmer is distressing. With 2 mages lost already, we'll need to be careful. My fallen colleagues will not be forgotten. No doubt, our elusive forest spirit is nearby.
We have a prisoner. Perhaps he can shed some light on where we can find this forest spirit.
Very well. Let's see what he has to tell us.
On your feet, friend. You're going to tell us all about this forest.
I've already told you. The forest is all we live for. You're no threat to me.
We shall see.
Ah!
What do you have to say now?
Nothing to you, horseborn. Your kind will never rule the forest. Not as long as Selene is its guardian.
We'll see about that, little one. Tell us what you know.
Selene will make you pay!
Everyone breaks. Tell us what we want to
Mistress
know.
Selene forbids me from speaking.
I can make this last as long as I need.
It hurts! It hurts!
This will end when you tell us what we want
Ah!
to know. Who are you working for? Why attack us?
Ah! Death to you!
Where is the forest spirit?
No! Ah!
Explore the forest. The mages and I will see to this prisoner.
Mistress Selene forbids me from speaking.
Pain is a small price to pay for the lives of 2 guild mages.
Selene will make you pay.
This one's lucky we don't off him like we did his friends.
Tell us what we want to know.
This isn't going to bring Petrard.
Tell us what you know.
It hurts! It hurts!
Selene promised Longclaw would hunt tonight. And here you are. Forest Mother was right again. See how she takes care of us, my daughters. Yet, this one wonders, what kind of prey walks so willingly into the hunter's lair? Ah well, we're not picky, are we, girls? Fresh meat is good meat, no? Let's find out how this meat tastes. Longclaw's daughters are not gone. Selene blessed them with her gift, the gift of spirit life. See their hunt begin anew.
There you are. We've made progress. That Bosmer we captured mentioned a matriarch named Selene. Fascinating. Carindin is still speaking with our captive Bosmer, but I will join you to investigate this. We should be careful. Too many have answered Aetherius's call today. Deeper into the forest. If this Selene is here, that's where she'll be. I'm starting to think that studying in a dusty basement somewhere would be preferable to this place. Let's go. She must be related to the forest spirit Carindin is looking for. I know enough not to underestimate anything when it comes to this place. This expedition has been tragic, but I won't let it end in vain. We speak to her and hope that she can be reasoned with. Too many have fallen today for me to give up now. If the time comes for me to face death, then my soul will join my comrades in the stars. I'm starting to think she... can feel a strong magical presence here. I'm starting to think that studying in a dusty basement... I'm starting to think that's...
Deal with them! I'm nearly finished!
Yes, mistress.
I'm starting to think...
She's slaughtered. Quickly return to the barrier.
Selene protects. Selene destroys. Selene will rule all.
made it back. I see sending Draval did some good. He served his purpose. We were attacked as soon as the door was opened. By Bosmer, woodland creatures, Selene's entire army, it seems. We held out as long as we could. Fought like trapped Nords. But she was too powerful. I won't be judged. Not by you. Through this barrier is the first changeling the Mages Guild has encountered in thousands of years. What mage could turn down the chance to study her, no matter the risk? I could not risk telling them the truth. Only a few at the Guild know of Selene's existence. My superiors decreed that no mage interfere with her, for she is ancient, and her power is great. But how could I resist such a mythical creature? Then our sacrifices, all of them, will have been for nothing. And you would not want that, would you? You're the only one left to challenge Selene. so nice to see you again, my dear Selene. Your secrets belong to me now. Even in death, you will help me in so very many ways.
Mages are as treasonous as your scent is foul. We had an agreement.
You made a deal with the Guild, not with me. Your soul will make me one of the most powerful mages in the Guild. I have waited long for this.
I have done nothing to your kind, and yet you come into my home, kill my thrall. You had best live the rest of your life looking over your shoulder. My kind have ways of returning to finish our business.
We shall see, my pet.
No! No!
Selene's menace has been neutralized. We are free to dissect and study her. I had thought the day lost, but this is exquisite. Selene's soul is mine now. Today is a historic one for the Guild. I'll ensure my fallen colleagues receive honorable mentions in the next codex I write. The knowledge we will obtain from the soul of this creature will be immensely beneficial. I can think of 5 different potions I'd like to attempt from Selene's aura alone. Oh, glorious! You are an altruistic one, aren't you? You have power, but you're not cut out to be a guild mage. Not a guild mage like me. But you have been very helpful, and I promise you, you will see the fruits of our labor very soon. Study it, of course. Offensive spells, defensive barriers, utility magic. You saw the arcane thread she weaved as she fought us. All of it is power for us to harness now. You are an altruistic one, aren't you? You have power, but you're not...